It's in keeping with the trusty adage, starve a cold, disgust a fever.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So first off, I want to apologize to a couple of subscribers alerting me to something that appeared in Tales of the Empire. And the reason why is because when I first saw it, I didn't pay attention. I was not really paying attention to that part of the show because I was starting to lose interest in it. And it went past me. So I went and watched it again, and lo and behold, they were right. What are we talking about here? We're talking about the fact that apparently, if you watch the show, Bariss Offee, who is pulled into the Inquisitors group by Vader, out of prison and into the Inquisitors group. She's given a chance to try out for a position, and she gets it because, she's not exactly a nice person. And she's teamed up with this female Inquisitor who used to be a Jedi. And Offee, this is where the problems start. Offee calls her Lynn. That's her name. That's not what she's referred to anymore as within the Inquisitors. Okay. She's, I can't remember what, fifth sister or fourth sister or something like that. And this is where Offee starts to, she goes from looking like she's going to be an evil little bitch after what she does to win her spot to a fellow Padawan. Vader walks in. We only get to see Vader once, and he just sits down. And that's it. Okay, whatever. So we get to the next one, and she and her fellow female Inquisitor, they're not pairing her up with any men. There aren't any men in this. Go to this planet, unnamed, because the Grand Inquisitor had heard there were Jedi hiding there. So they go. They confront this village, and this little boy is trying to hide. Offee sees him and gets him to tell her that they, we think, meaning multiple, are hiding in the mountains. Okay. So the higher up Inquisitor kills everybody in the village, except for the little boy. And they go to the mountains to seek this person out. Now, I couldn't find a picture of this person, but a subscriber dug and found who the actor was. Let me show you. This person is named Rye Chase, and if you look at them, you look at her, you'll understand that she has major league issues. I mean, from the stupid things on her face, the piercings, to that ugly hair color. Okay. So we've got her voicing a character that, if you looked at the character as a black woman, you'd think it was a black man. Very masculine looking. And when she opens her mouth, she has a woman's voice. And that's the person who did the voice. And Offee already is starting to revert back to Jedi ways. She plays the very good cop to the little boy who outs the weirdo. And she then tries to talk this person into surrendering, and the other Inquisitor kills the woman. Woman's laying there dying, and Offee goes, they're still alive. Now you know why I'm making this video. Because I'm going to explain something. Already the episodes were bad. Okay, I mean, why they didn't keep Offee delving deeper into the dark side, I don't know. Because that would have been good. You know, if Anakin could be corrupted so completely, somebody who tries to blow up the Jedi Temple, could easily fall to the dark side like that. But, you know, we're not professional writers. What would we know about telling a good story? So what happens is, and I'm going to get to the end of this, Offee runs away and is hiding in a different planet. She's a healer. And then she helps a family escape with a Force-sensitive child, and she gets her hair cut short so she looks butch. And she absolutely has no... They made her as ugly as possible. Which, again, is something Wokistan does. Erase the beauty of the woman and turn her into a man. Look at the woman who did the voice for they. Okay? Whatever they was. Which makes me feel like I sound like some sort of fucking ghetto hag now. You know, that's the problem. But why? Why, you know, if they'd have just not done any of that, everybody would have been like, meh, not great, but okay. All right? But they inserted pronouns. And people were having shit fits about it. And I actually had to ban a couple people because I don't like getting screeds and having some douchebag who doesn't know me mansplain some shit to me. I was very busy yesterday. Not like I had time to rewatch the whole thing till later, after the Derby was over. All right, so, you know, if I banned you for coming here and telling the little girl what she didn't know, tough shit for you. But then you gotta ask, why would they do that so brazenly? And because it literally completely takes you out of the show, and then you can't watch it anymore. When I looked at that, and I started thinking all the weird shit I've seen, Pablo basically blocking everybody on, you know, basically hiding on Twitter X till July, Pablo blocking people on Blue Skies, other weird things that are going on. And when you look at it, it was like, did anybody who was producing this know that that was going to be in there? All right, look, this channel actually had a friend do one of the voices in the Morgan Elspeth episode. The admiral that basically tells her, we're not interested in your ships, but we want your planet. And this is what I think is going on. To me, it was inserted in there as a way of telling somebody or a group of somebody's fuck you from the wokesters as they walk out the door. It was defiant. They knew it was going to piss the fans off. Okay. And I believe that it was put in there strictly as a fuck you message from the woke idiots, miscreants, and malcontents at Lucasfilm. And it's the only explanation I can think of is it's an intentional fuck you. But let's talk further.
In keeping with the trusty adage, starve a cold, disgust a fever.
That one just drew a pentagram on the floor and chanted, "I summon thee," 3 times.
That's what all of Mariss's friends think, too? All those country club snobs who would kill for a good piece of dirt on someone?
What are you talking about? If her family money didn't come from timber, where did it come from? Urinal cakes?
I don't believe this. All these years.
The doyenne of Seattle's elite, looking down her nose at everyone in sight. She owes it all to this. She's managed to have her urinal cake and eat it, too. Hello, Marta. Like to speak to Maris. Oh, why not? Ah. She's in the final level of her guru's serenity training, the week-long vow of silence, day 6. No, Marta, that's all right. She doesn't have to come to the phone. Just give her this message. I've flushed out her family secret. Hello, Maris.
Now, after Deadline called out Disney for 4 bombs over the last year, and the absence of Kathleen Kennedy anywhere, it occurred to me that there are people at Lucasfilm that are loyal to her, that work in animation, they work in the production side, and would it really shock anybody that the fucking pronoun statements in episode 5 of Tales of the Empire were intentionally put in there to piss fans off? What did Kathleen Kennedy say to Bob Iger when she found out John and Dave were going over the scripts for Mandalorian Season 2? This nonsense will end, or I'll burn it down to the ground. Now, what helps that? All right. You've got her upstaging them at Celebration. You've got her basically getting at least one of her stupid ideas out there. The Trash-a-Lite, okay, which the second trailer is now 53% dislikes. And again, the comments are Harvey Weinstein all over the place. All right. And whatever is going on with episode 5 of Tales of the Empire, it made me go, you know, this was intentional. Now, Kamran is off on a big vacation to Malaysia, and we won't hear anything from Sparrow, and if we do, it'll be through another channel, and I don't know if I'll be able to talk about it. I mean, I don't like upstaging my friends, so I always let Cameron take the lead. Okay, but it would be nice to know why. I mean, look, it shouldn't be a big deal, but when you drop something that woke into a harmless piece of animation, it's designed to trigger people, okay? And whoever did it, did they do it with Dave Filoni's blessing? If they did, then I kind of look at him and go, the fuck did you let that happen for? And the reason simply is this. It pisses the fans off. There's no reason for it. No one wants to hear the fucking pronouns and woke shit in a piece of animated film. We just don't. Okay, we're that's not who we are. Okay, it hurts the franchise. Okay, so my thing is, was it intentional to not only hurt Tales of the Empire, but hurt the any healing that could come about within the next year through Mando and Grogu, through maybe Gina Carano agreeing to coming to an agreement with Lucasfilm and Disney. You know, think about it. It's an innocuous thing to say. They are in the mountains. They are still alive. They are still alive. They are in the mountains could be 7 Jedi. It could be 2 Jedi. It could be 50. Okay. They are still alive turns it into something I believe is insidious. Okay. And harmful. And it was done intentionally to piss the fans off. It was done intentionally to harm Disney, Lucasfilm. That it was a fuck you, burn it all down moment. Okay, and we don't have any inside information, but this is my theory that it wasn't done. It wasn't done for any other reason but that reason. Okay, and then at the episode 6, where you've got Bariss with her short hair, absolutely losing all of her femininity, that was a fuck you to people too. Okay, and I don't know what they're trying to say, but already, even before episode 5 is over, episode 6 actually, episode 5 is over, you're already walking away going, I don't want to see another fucking moment of this shit. Okay? That alone tells me someone did something they probably might not have been allowed to, and they did it anyway to fuck with the fans, to piss the fans off intentionally. I don't know. It didn't come off like, oh God, name something else that's woke and that we've seen in anything. All right? This was so out there, and so see, here we are. There's the pronoun. Fuck you. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I would really like Sparrow's feelings on this too. This is Steph signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy.